the regular ones. You know they got the styles that keep coming out. So the older styles is just decreasing.
If you can get a regular truck, so like 50, 55, probably 65, like without any suit,
Africa, I'm heading back. Niggas in the street, black. Kill 'em with the heat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man to move to men have the cash. Mix blacks to the black don't want that.
I don't know, I'll be like on my Kawhi shit though.
All rich is the new black.
Until that shit doesn't go to
I don't know if he's still doing why Leonard was living with his mom for a minute.
that's just his lifestyle.
Bro, I mean,
Like,
save your money, bro.
Like, the whole time he was playing with the Spurs for sure.
For what? What you planning on?
Still rock the same braids.
Invest your money, I guess you could say. Make your money, let your money make money. Don't spend it on dumb shit.
Bro, he got his hair braided once.
Because you gotta think a lot of times
Invest for what? What are you investing for?
to set up my future, to set up my kids, to set up my kids'
Invest for your
kids.
kids.
Yeah, like so they understand like, hey, it's not about like the material things. It's about, hey, let's get this wealth overall.
But he's so reserved. He's reserving himself from the females too.
Maybe. I bet you Kawhi got hoes on the low.
Bro, if he's living with his mom.
Tiger Woods had hoes on the low, so I know.
But
Kawhi.
he was living with his wife. That's different.
I mean, I don't know.
If where there's a will, there's a way.
I feel like when I lived with my parents, there was a lot they didn't know that
Still
I
had
did.
hoes.
Yeah, where like with their
And
wife,
he
it's like,
travels, so like he be in other states. He be with the groupie bitches.
yeah,
Kawhi
I don't know.
has
If you with
hoes.
your wife,
No, for
bro,
sure.
they're part of everything.
I run that back every time. Black History Month celebration. In case you didn't know, celebration. We don't celebrate Black History enough. We get these little 28 days. And then it's like,
You mean they don't celebrate Black History?
Yeah, I was like American doesn't celebrate it. That's a
I celebrate Black History.
yeah.
I mean, cause it's crazy because like you really don't learn none of that like in school, or at least when I was in school, you didn't learn too much.
They
It
gave
was
the
Black
shortest
History
month.
Month. Yeah.
They said, all right, let's get this.
But I
over
can't
with.
remember one Black History thing that I remember from school until it was like maybe high school or middle school. And then that's when I learned like the black dude made peanut butter. I think a black dude invented the traffic light.
George Washington
He
Carver.
created the light, didn't he? Created lights, didn't he? Didn't a black person?
George
think
Washington
electricity?
Carver was the peanut man. He was the black dude. And,
But I read later that
electricity was two men.
a
Was
black
it?
man came
Oh, no.
out and Benjamin Franklin kind of like took his work.
Exactly,
That's
kind of
what I
like
ended up
because he
hearing.
used to take a lot of Tesla's work too, from what I've heard. And so yeah,
And they say Beethoven's black recently, or recent.
you know what?
discovery
I
comes
remember
out.
that. Yeah, he
I said
low-key
Beethoven might
did.
have been black.
He had a little part.
Yeah, they said he was a little mulatto. He had fair skin, but they said he had thick hair. He had a little thick nose. He was a little Jarrell walking around.
No, for real.
A little Deontay. Black History Month, in case you didn't know. I guess we can go ahead and intro this thing. I want to start by saying Happy Black History Month. Like
Happy
you just
Black
said.
History.
BLM. Bitch.
Um,
Black Lives Matter.
What episode is this? What episode we on? Episode 4? Episode 4, Everything Underneath the Sky. Welcome back. Episode 4. I'm your humble, handsome, grateful host, Lamar, here with some of my good friends, reporting live from the 5280. We got Uriah in the building.
What's good, everyone?
We got my boy Wax rolling the joint.
You know,
How you feeling, boy?
feeling
Moin.
great. It's Black History Month.
What you guys been up to? How you guys been?
I've been up to being black. Black, 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 black. Hey, run it back one more time for me. One more time for me, please.
I was gonna ask, you been up to being black?
Hey, black out the coop, hop out the roof when I run in the dark black is outside in the moon. Won't be no truce, won't be no truce.
Hey, remember that year Jay-Z wore all black everything for a whole year?
Call up the troops, call up the
Like the
troops.
Death of
When I'm out there, I got you too.
Auto-Tune, all that came out. Who wore black the whole
What you
year?
gon' do?
The black
What you gon'
album.
do? What you gon'
Hey, you
do?
say
Back
you're
and I'm
adopting
black and I'm
that?
acting brand new. Niggas in the back like,
Wax is
oh
new
word.
wave.
Diamonds all black like fuck what you
Black out everything.
Black on the curb, just for the memory
Hey,
and the
I
deceit.
was gonna ask though. You said you've been up to being black. What's the one biggest thing you think you've gained from being black, or like what's the biggest like opportunity or just cheat code you've been handed because you're black?
I'm gonna say my scholarship to go to college.
Hey, that's real.
They gave me a right scholarship.
No, that's
Bro, it's
real.
'cause I'm
I'll
black.
be
Who'd you get your scholarship?
I'll be screening applications and
Who'd you get your scholarship through?
The Daniels fund.
Oh, Daniel's fun. I went for that shit.
You know, they had to diversify this shit. No, I had a good story. You know, I'm smart. You know, I deserved that shit. Don't get me wrong.
but that helps you stand out.
But
definitely.
I feel like I was gonna get that shit.
That shit helps you stand out. Like
Well, it gave me an opportunity. I'll say it gave me the opportunity to present myself as me.
it helps you stand
But
out.
they definitely chose
it's like,
me.
oh, he's.
Yeah,
It's like, let's see what he's about, and then they read the story and they're like, oh yeah, he's definitely somebody we should do.
exactly. Also, when I got into college, I feel like maybe they needed to diversify, so I was just easy acceptance. Cause I literally got accepted to every college I applied for.
Yeah, me too.
Don't get me wrong, my ACT scores was up there, but you know, I don't know.
Not like that. I've been reading. I read Charlemagne's book recently, and it's called Black Privilege, and that's kind of his like overarching theme of the book is, you know, being black's been a hindrance for so long, but we have to realize that we're a hindrance for a reason. These people are trying to keep us down for a reason, so we actually have to like think about all the things that black people have afforded to them that we're actually naturally good at, or like all this different things we have to look at as a privilege rather than saying it's something that's bad. Like he's saying us being the only black person in the room should be a privilege, because then that gives us opportunity to stand out, that gives us opportunity to put more people on, that gives us different things like that. So he's just like reshaping kind of the idea of white privilege and just like making it a thing. But I
It's
like
like
that.
a positivity sort of thing as well.
Yeah. Hey, I wanna change my answer real quick. Nah, I wanna
I kind of caught you off guard. So
build
that's
onto
good.
my
No,
answer.
no,
Let's
that's
go
good.
there. I want to also say and give a shout out to Inroads, which is an internship program that I got into during college, and they actually place minorities into the corporate world. They give them an inroad into the corporate world, whereas if we try to go on our own, it's kind of harder.
That's like their
because-
focus is the minorities and
Exactly.
the
So
underrepresented. That's
with
dope.
me finding that program and getting involved with that definitely jump started my corporate career and got me some exposure that way, and got me in the door of like 2 corporate jobs. Low key, I worked at Quest, which is no longer a business, but it was a local business here. It's CenturyLink now. They bought it out years ago. And then after that, I went to First Data, which is a credit card processing company. They just process the back end of all whenever you swipe your card, they process all those transactions and give those fees and charge those fees everywhere. But anyways, yeah, so like without that opportunity, I would have never got any type of exposure to corporate to even know if that was the direction I wanted to go in.
No,
or
yeah, I remember
just
those
to know.
days. I remember that wax.
Yeah, and it was a paid internship at that. Like,
So you had the opportunity to make some money.
so being
At a
a
time.
minority, you know, you might be the first person going to college in your family, and you're bringing home money, and you probably bring home more money being an intern than your parents sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say at a time where a lot of people aren't paying interns and internships
Exactly.
are unpaid. That's dope.
Not as though.
So I would say that's one of my big advantages of being black.
That's dope. Uriah, our white ally. What you been up to, man? How's your week been?
Hold on, let me ask you though, Lamb, before we skip over, what's your biggest advantage that you
Being
think
black.
you-
I guess I should have been thinking about this while you were talking, huh?
I mean, you asked the question.
No, for sure. I would kind of say the like what Charlemagne was saying, just being able to we're 13% in America, so being able to be this unique sort of niche group, but being the tastemakers for so much, like 13%, that means what 87% is not us. But when you think about it, we control the music. Hip hop and R&B is the biggest, most streamed music right now. All the dances, all the trends, it's all
I
black
think
people.
even social media, everything is
It's all black people, and that's crazy to me. And I've been reading Malcolm X's book, and he went to jail. I'm at the part where he went to jail, and he was like a hothead. He was robbing and doing all this other stuff. But he just found Muslim. I don't know if that's the Islam. Yeah. He's like become the new born again Muslim, and this fool is like the Israelites. Their main thing is that black people are like gods, basically. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Elijah means like God, prophet, or something. But their thing is that all white people are the devil, basically. Oh, wow. And they're white people are 33 percenters, and black people are like 360 percenters. I don't know. It's still early. I'm still getting into it, but that's kind of opening my eyes to like this whole other thing, because the sun is natural, and black people are made out of melanin, and we like feed ourselves from the sun, but white people like burn from the sun. Yeah. And it's like, it's just something we might have to cut this out later so we don't lose no sponsors. Like, this is
but it's kind of interesting to hear that, because especially like throughout life, you've always kind of related black to bad, white to good, and then how they've kind of flipped the script. So that's definitely
and that's what he's saying. That's white people are literally the devil. They came and they ripped all the Africans of all their heritage, all of their religions, so we don't even know like our last names. We don't know like our God and all this other stuff.
So when you say that though, is that strictly just to Americans that are Muslim, or
is what just to Americans?
Like that, like stripped, like
no, they stripped black people.
So is that like
during slavery?
This was before American.
Yeah,
so like
before America.
Okay,
slavery.
Was America.
Okay. Yeah, this is the slavery times, and I'm like, I don't know, that shit kind of makes sense. It's a whole rabbit hole, but
yeah,
you know, when you kind of get into it, I've been just on this path where I've been like following people who I think are like great, and just like kind of following their life story and just like seeing like what made them great. So that's kind of been my like recent quarantine binge. Was that a good answer?
It was a good answer. Yeah.
Uriah, our white ally, what you been up to?
I mean, I've just been chilling, man. Per usual, chilling, cooking. I've been trying some new recipes. I tried a new one last night. Watching basketball, per usual.
You can't just say you tried a new recipe and then not share what it was.
Oh, the recipe. So it's like,
you don't gotta tell us.
I mean, it's not like a new recipe.
A secret recipe.
Nah, it's not. It's not. Low key, it's not. It's somewhere out there on the internet. all recipes are out there on the internet. But
somewhere.
Yeah, basically it was supposed to be cabbage rolls, but when I was like pulling off the cabbage leaves, they kept ripping. I don't know how you keep them whole, but yeah, long story short, it turned into like a lasagna, but it's like, it has some beef and rice in it with some tomato sauce, and then you layer it with a little bit of cheese, and the cabbage is what I did, and yeah, it still turned out fire. I was telling Lamb earlier, I was like, I don't know, I tried a new spice, it's called dillweed, and yeah, I don't know if I liked it, but yeah, that's what I've been up to, just cooking, just chilling. We took some photos, so I was editing those.
I was gonna say, we took some photos this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some fire photos.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, it turned out. Even though I broke my glasses, man. What? I'm really sad. Like, I thought about super gluing them.
Just to keep them.
Just to keep them, bro. Just to keep. Those were my favorite glasses, bro.
I mean, you'll just look like Harry.
I mean, I'm sure people that wear glasses.
I'll just look like Harry.
Yeah, like, you'll have the little Harry swag, but Harry got it off.
Oh man, I just miss those. I've really been debating, but nah, man, just chilling, living life.
Still in the house, still quarantined.
Still quarantined, you know. Speaking of being quarantined, I did get offered though to take the vaccine. I don't know how I feel about it, because I'm like, I kind of feel bad, because I feel like my parents should get it before me if I were to get it. Even older people in general, people I don't know, because I like to think I'm a young, healthy man. So, I mean, I don't know, I'm going back and forth, but it's definitely been offered through my job.
Yeah, I was going to say, but it's been offered, so
yeah,
it's on the table. What you thinking?
I mean, I signed up. It would be this Saturday. And they actually, I told you one, they have both. They have Moderna and Pfizer, or Pfizer, however you pronounce that. But yeah, they have both that I can either go and get. I don't know. I'm still like, again, there's like a part of me that's like guilted because I'm like, I think my parents should get it before I do. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if I do get it, that probably means I could go see my parents sooner, and be around them more often.
It's still helping the curve regardless.
Exactly. And if I do go get it, yeah, it helps the curve basically. Yeah.
Just another person. I think I read something, or maybe this might have been on Saturday Night Live, and it said 2% of Americans have it so far. Have gotten it.
Only 2%. So this is crazy that you bring that up. Someone on social media asked all their followers if they've caught COVID, and it was only like 18%, and it was out of 120 people. So it was higher than what that sample was, but it was still like kind of stagnant to me. I was like, really, only 18%? I was one of those 18.
I wonder what the U.S. See, if we had a little research department, we could go ahead and pick that up real fast. But I wonder what the U.S. Percentage is for people who have caught COVID thus far. It would have to be around like 18, I would imagine.
So like, yeah, probably. That's what I would think. Well, you gotta. Yeah, I wonder how many.
One correction from last week I wanted to bring up. We said, Jarrell specifically said Fat Joe was Dominican. Nigga's definitely not Dominican.
Definitely not black.
He's Puerto Rican and something else, but he's not Dominican.
He's
so
not black. That's all I want to get out.
I just wanted to
No, I feel it, but the whole point was he's not black, right?
No, but he's from Bronx, New York, the boroughs of Bronx, and
That don't make you black.
it says he goes by Crack, and it's just
By
different.
Crack? That was his
Joey
name,
That's
Crack?
his nickname.
Mm-hmm.
What
Joey
the
Crack.
fuck? Joey
This
Crack.
nigga's different, exactly. He's not Danny Lay. You can't compare him to Danny Lay.
I mean, but I'm just like wondering what Crack was. His Crack always hanging, or was he slanging crack?
Crack
Was
cocaine
he
boy. He was a
Crack because he was kind of lighter complected?
nah. He was selling that shit. That boy was a boss.
I believe it.
It says his nicknames was Bully, Crack.
Bully Crack.
Exactly. I don't know if y'all know about Fat Joe's story, but he's not one to play with. Fat Joe's like one of the realest niggas in the game.
No, I believe
Fat
it.
Joe and Big Pun.
Yeah.
I believe it. He had to have a reputation for a reason. Like, that's why he was so big. And I feel like especially back in like early 2000s, even 90s, like people were actually rapping about real,
No,
like
for real.
what they're really doing. You know what I mean?
They say Joey was crazy. Nori too. Nori was fucking crazy. All them niggas was real niggas. That's why it makes them easy to get into this space because they know all the stories and they know people not gonna mess around with them. Where do you guys want to get started today?
Let's play a Fat Joe song. The Crack Attack.
He just dropped a new single with
Yeah, with
I
DJ
didn't
Khaled.
really- I didn't really like
He just
it.
went right by it.
I didn't like it.
It's crazy because it's not really his song, but like it's dope how it
I
came
think he's
about.
like on some DJ Khaled shit.
Nah, this dude, Amorph or whatever his name is, he be blending two songs together, and he's like kind of built up steam and popularity to now he's like kind of big, and he mixed Rihanna with whatever song that is, and it kind of blew up, and then Fat Joe and DJ Khaled kind of co-signed it, and they got it cleared. And they were like, only DJ Khaled's able to get that shit cleared because it's Rihanna and it's somebody else big. It's like two big ass samples, but either way, Amorph. I want to look this fool up so I can give him his proper credit, but this fool's kind of big now. He just be mixing two different songs, two different beats, and that shit be fire.
Are you playing the song? Are you playing the song?
Wait, can y'all hear it?
Hell no.
I'm playing a song with Lil Wayne on it, of course.
Of course you would.
I thought y'all could hear it. Never mind.
His name is Amorphous, though.
Amorphous.
And it's a beast. Where do you guys want to get started today, though? What's up?
Let me see something real quick.
I mean, for me, I want to get started to let's just get to basketball. Let's get to sports.
Start with the sports segment.
Yeah, it starts with the sports, man. I want to know.
Didn't you say LaMelo Ball is the MVP right now?
MVP? No, definitely not. But who do you guys think
Rookie of
is
the
the
year.
possibly? He's
Front runner.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Charlotte's trash though.
Charlotte. No, not really. They're competitive in the East for
They
sure.
winning right now. They playing the Bucks. The
They're-
Bucks are trash. Can I just say that real quick?
Nah, you're tripping.
Bro, they lost me money like 3 fucking times.
I
in
mean,
a
it's the
row.
NBA. Anyone could win, bro.
Bro, they were like a 7-point favorite.
The Bucks are pretty trash. I'm not gonna.
I
lie.
mean, they're
Bro,
not. They're
you
not
said it
trash.
yourself.
Nah, they're not trash.
Giannis is
They're not
gonna
gonna
take
win.
the last
They're
shot.
not. No, they're not gonna win. I'm not saying that, but they're not trash. When I think trash,
Bro,
I'm
they're like
thinking
the
like.
fourth best in the East.
Bro, they're losing to teams they shouldn't lose to. I don't know how else to explain that they're trash.
They're not. As
I don't
good
know
as
what.
they should be.
So what is
Especially
trash?
LaMelo.
What is trash? What define trash? I
They
guess.
should be number 1 and they're number 5.
So if you're not number one, you're trash.
No, they should be number 1.
Okay.
So they're trash. Because they got better and they got worse. Their team.
I
got
mean,
better.
I think it's all. We
And
talk
they
about
went
basketball
down.
being rhythms all the time. I think it goes game to game too. Like I think teams sometimes will go on losing streaks and they'll go on winning streaks.
So
It's
you
just
think
all-
they're good?
I don't think they're trash. I would say yes, they're good. They're a good team. Yes. They're not a great team. They're not gonna. They have a chance of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals for sure. I would definitely give them that. But I'm not gonna go as far as saying they're trash. Maybe they're playing trash to their expectations, but they're not a trash team.
Jarrell.
I mean, they're trash.
Nah,
They
I'm
lost
gonna
me money,
disagree.
bro.
You guys are tripping.
What were you
I mean,
saying though? Who
They
do you-
barely beating the Pacers.
Bro, the Pacers are a good team. What, bro? Alright, I'm just telling you, that's just how basketball goes sometimes, bro. They're not a trash team.
No, no, they just beat Portland by like 30.
Shit. No, but what I really wanted to get to before we got to the Bucks are trash is that who do you guys think is the MVP right now? If you were to pick right now right now, who would you pick?
Also, the Bucks are smacking the Pacers
By 12.
But they're trash, bro.
by 17 points.
Oh, I must have missed them. Fuck.
I'm like, what? They're trash, and the Pacers are a solid team.
And
They're a
it's,
good
it's
team.
like what, second quarter?
Like,
Just talk this
Halftime.
shit.
I don't think he meant they're literally the worst team, but they're not good.
They're
not
just
gonna win.
Disappointing.
I agree.
All right,
I
let me say
agree
that.
they're
They're
not gonna win.
disappointing.
I agree. They're disappointing. Yeah,
They let me down too many times.
I'm just not gonna say they're trash because when I think of a trash team, like someone that I think didn't hold up to expectation, or a trash team, Minnesota. That's a trash team.
Think so?
What? Even someone else, I would honestly say the Mavericks would be considered a trash team right now because they have not played up nowhere near expectations and they're below 500. That's a trash team, and they got a superstar. That's for someone we're talking about MVPs. He could possibly be up there, which I wouldn't consider him because his team's not winning. They're like 8-13 right now, or 8-14.
And the crazy thing is, I think Dallas could beat Milwaukee any day.
Maybe.
I like Dallas.
I mean, I agree. I don't think you're going to win a championship or a finals with your best player not able to take the last shot. I don't think you need to have your best player to be able to take the last shot to win an NBA finals. I do think Giannis needs a pair with someone. But what's crazy is he's still probably in the MVP conversation.
Who?
Giannis.
Yeah, for sure. Who do you have? You asked us who we have.
Yeah.
If I had to vote, I would vote LeBron.
Okay.
Definitely.
LeBron, Luka.
You're going to say Luka? Bro, I just told you his team is 8-13.
if the team could, yeah, you're right. They just been losing this past.
Giannis has a better chance before Luka, if my honest opinion.
They had a bad month.
What about
only
this?
been one
Okay,
month
so
of
we were just talking
basketball.
about the Bucks being trash, and they had a bad 2 or 3 games.
Basketball's been on for 1 month.
Yeah, that's for exactly.
Let's
It was
see.
like maybe like a third of December and January.
I think the contenders are Bron, Jokic, Embiid is up there. Kevin Durant's been having a comeback year, crazy.
I agree with all of them.
Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are all like top 11 in most played minutes in the NBA.
Oh, most played minutes?
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, they could. It's crazy. Did you see the numbers they put up last night?
I did. I was
They,
watching it.
they were going off. It was literally them three versus the Clippers. It was kind of crazy. And Jeff Green would come in every once in a while and give those like hustle plays, but
No, last night was a good game.
and James Harden is fitting perfect with them. It's kind of crazy. They just need to play some.
Yeah. Usually it goes to the best player on the best team, so it's kind of early. So I feel like whoever shapes out to have like the best record will end up talking. But I'm just kind of banking on Lakers having the best record. Speaking of Lakers versus Nuggets tomorrow,
Yeah.
should be a good one.
Who you taking, Wax? You're the only unbiased one.
Who you betting on?
Let me
This fool hasn't given us one response. Oh,
Yeah. What have you?
what are
Yes,
you
I
doing
have.
over there? Every time he asks you something, you be like, give me 1 second. All right. I'll
Good.
listen to the song.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm looking at the odds.
I'm gonna go Lakers. I think we might have to bet something on the game.
I was thinking like a mil, or not a million.
Like
but-
$1 million? $1 million? Let's do it.
like a meal. A meal.
Bro, I'm over here trying to see who's the front runner of the.
Who was it?
I don't know.
We've been.
Well, who do you think it is? Who's gonna win?
Exactly.
Forget Vegas. So who do you think?
I always put my money on Lakers. So
Always?
yeah.
Wow. And where are you from?
You said us. We lost you a lot of money.
Yeah, because I'm always putting my money on the Lakers.
So we won you some money too. Then.
Yeah, for sure.
No, honestly, I do think it's gonna be a really great game. I think the Nuggets are starting to shape into form. They're playing a lot better and more cohesive. But I mean, obviously, they're going against the world champions and the best player to ever play. So
Anything can happen. Lakers are fresh off the road trip. First game back home. TNT. They usually show up on big games. Big nights.
I like the Lakers team right now.
who's more
I
likely?
even like the bench players.
No, they have a great team.
They're pulling it
Yeah,
together.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like the Nuggets, they got like 2 players that I like.
Wow, only 2. Who are the 2?
The Joker
Okay.
and Jamal Murray.
No, I mean he's.
No.
I mean, I like Jamal.
those are the only
That's
two I
it.
really
Michael
like.
Porter Jr. is
You don't
shooting
like Bobo?
49%
Bobo?
from 3.
I anticipate liking him, yeah, but he don't.
Yeah,
play.
but Michael Porter right now is averaging 49% from 3.
I don't like
That's
him.
that.
Yeah,
What?
I don't
Why?
like Porter either.
I don't
'Cause
know.
Why?
He's
I
a
don't know.
trumper.
Is he?
And he's a flat earther.
Oh, is he
Nigga's
really a
weird.
trumper?
He's weird.
He just, I
He's an
don't know.
anti-vaxxer.
Damn, I didn't know. I knew
I don't
that.
know.
I
He's
knew
just
that.
weird. I feel like if we hung out and we got high with him, remember when you brought that
Nah,
dude
son.
over and he like knocked over my trash can?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And he like kept apologizing. I'm like, bro, it's alright.
It's alright.
Relax.
Chill, man.
Yeah,
Just
I feel
chill
like he
out.
would just be like hella weird. Like, yo, Michael, like he's cool, but that nigga's kind of weird.
No, I mean forget what. I don't even think about him as like a person like that. I mean that sounds rude as fuck, but I'm
set?
just over here thinking about a basketball
Straight skill
player.
set.
Yes, straight skill. I'm
I
like,
don't know. It took him too long.
because
He's good at
honestly,
basketball for sure.
Jamal Murray's kind of weird too. And you guys over here like
He's not a
but
fucking trumper.
Jamal Murray is balling. Talking
How?
about balling,
balling how?
bro. This fool.
Jamal Murray's weird too.
What's his career high
All these
Career high
weird.
52, I believe,
in the regular season?
in the playoffs.
In the
But that's
playoffs.
That's
Damn.
I mean,
it's
still.
just all-time high.
I mean, but someone scored more than him in that game, so it's like, did he really win?
Who won
Did
that
they
game?
won?
We did win. We did win that game. No, I like Jamal Murray.
And
See,
who-
I'm over here
and the
hating. I
person
just
that
think
scored
like
more than
yo,
him,
Michael
do they
Porter's
do
not
that
getting
on a
enough
regular?
recognition.
Huh?
Michael Porter's not getting enough recognition. I mean, I get it. It's his second year. Mike Malone is taking him towards a different path, kind of like a Kobe path. He's like, no, you got to earn your minutes. I'm not gonna
That's
just.
why, yeah.
I'm not gonna just give it to you. But he's shooting 49% from 3.
I feel like
That's crazy.
KCP would shoot
That ain't shit, bro.
50%.
Yeah, but he's a second year. He hasn't even played a full 82 games.
Okay,
Shoot
it's
from the
it's
two.
early
What's
though.
Yeah.
his percentage from the 2?
He over, but
Fuck
over
the two.
Bro, overall,
he
his
misses
field goal-
layups, that
no,
was-
his field goal
he's
percentage is
trash.
great. His field goal,
Anybody
I don't know, I'd
shoot
have to look it up.
threes,
You can
bro.
look it
Nah,
up.
threes
But I
are
know his
harder.
All you
career,
gotta do is just sit there and
Bro,
shoot a three. Bro.
his
It's
career
farther
3-point
away.
shooting is 42. So even if you add in all of his games that he's played, he's shooting 42%, and anyone that shoots 42% is a great shooter.
He's a good shooter, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, he has all the tangibles there. He's one of my favorite up-and-coming stars, rising
Is he a good
stars.
defender?
I mean, he's gotten a lot better. You can see it. So, like I said, man, I could go deep into this.
All I heard so far is he could shoot the three.
No, he
But
could
is he a
could
good
score.
shooter?
That sounds like Steph Curry, but
Is he
Steph
good at
Curry
defense?
proved himself.
I mean, he's also a lot younger than Steph Curry ever was before he even got close to even getting to the playoffs.
Is he gonna be better than Steph Curry?
I'm not saying that.
Because so far it sounds
I mean,
like all he
Steph
got
Curry
is a
is
good
like
three.
arguably one of the people that
So are you
transitioned the
saying
game.
that Michael Porter is the second best player on the team?
He's definitely not.
Because that's what it's kind of sounds
He's
like.
the second best scorer for sure. He's the second best scorer for sure. He's not the second best player because I still think Jamal Murray affects the game in other ways.
Man, I feel like
still, I
Jamal
can't
Murray.
say
But
that.
also, he's
scoring.
averaging a double-double. How
Jamal
like,
Murray's scoring.
That's what I'm saying. Jamal Murray scored.
Jamal
Nah,
Murray
he's really
is
not.
getting
He's
his
averaging
own
the same
shot
numbers that he
before
did last
Michael
year.
Porter
He
Jr.
averages
gets
the
his
same
own
numbers
shot.
he did last year.
Do you disagree or agree?
What?
What?
Jamal Murray's getting his own shot before Michael Porter Jr. gets his own shot.
Easily.
Like, what do you mean? Like, is he gonna get the opportunity? Yes,
No,
he's
he-
definitely
he's gonna
gonna
be
He's
able
gonna
to
make
create
a shot for himself.
He's going to be able to create a shot.
Like-
I agree, yeah, because he could
Like,
go
this
off the dribble.
possession, I'm
I
getting a
agree,
shot.
but that's why he's great with Jokic, and that's why I would say
That's
he's
why he's
someone
the
else to be
best
excited
player,
about.
if not the second best player.
He doesn't need to though, but he doesn't need to. He just needs to make that jump shot, and that's what he's doing.
Who,
He's
Michael
playing
Porter
his
Jr.?
role. Yeah, he's
That's
playing his
all
role.
he has.
Bro,
But if
he's
he
playing
wants-
his role.
But if he wants to take that next level, he's going to have
But
to
is he getting that
do more.
opportunity? I don't think so yet.
I was gonna ask
I don't
you.
think so. I don't think he's getting that opportunity yet.
He doesn't even
I'm gonna
start.
start
He
watching
doesn't
every
start.
Nuggets game.
Start watching it, bro. I watch
start
every single
watching
one.
every
And I
Nuggets
promise
game.
you, when he gets
So
out
we
there,
could discuss this.
bro.
But why
you're-
isn't he getting that opportunity then? Because you've been low-key, you've been saying the same thing since
Well-
last year.
What, that he can't play defense?
No, that he's just waiting up for the opportunity. He can
Yeah, he's
shoot, he can do
developing.
this.
So
He's
I
up
think
coming off
what
the
hindered
bench.
it this year was he got COVID, and then we started playing better, and so Mike Malone was like, okay, I'm not gonna mess up this
The flow.
rotation, the flow of everything right now. So I think COVID definitely played a part in this because he missed basically the whole month of January. So that's not his fault. That's first and foremost. And then
I mean, kinda, he should have fucking took the vaccine.
I don't even think they got out the
He said
opportunity
COVID was fake. if I
he probably
remember
did. He
right.
probably did, bro.
If he's a Trumper, then yes, he did.
I don't know if he's a Trumper, but
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he did all the
Disclaimers.
signs.
Like, you wouldn't be surprised
Exactly.
if he came out and was like, yeah, I support Trump. No, for sure.
Exactly. But no, he's a good basketball player.
I think he's definitely going to be a good basketball player. I'm thinking of potential. You guys are talking about Bobo before you even mentioned MPJ. MPJ has more of a chance to become a great elite
No,
scorer.
for sure. We were just talking about players we like.
Oh.
No, I said I anticipate
I like all of them,
both.
so don't even, yeah. we're
I
not-
anticipate him.
Yeah, no, I was just saying.
Meaning
Actually, the
he's
one-
not doing nothing.
There's
he
a,
said
there's
he
a
likes
couple,
all the Laker players.
there's a couple people I don't like on the Nuggets for sure. Definitely, I think Will got to go. I think we need to trade him. I think he, like, bro, don't get me wrong, he plays a good impact in regards to, like, playing point guard sometimes because Jamal Murray's not really that. Or Gary Harris, but I don't know, man. His shot selection pisses me off.
Yeah. Do you actually? Let's,
And Isaiah Hardesty. I don't know why we picked him up.
yeah. The Nuggets got a lot of random players.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
let's move to football though. I want to talk to you guys about Deshaun Watson. He asked to be traded, and I don't know if you guys know, but Houston Texans, they have a new GM, they have a new head coach, probably got like new everything. So they want to try and keep Deshaun Watson, of course, but I think another report came out that said Deshaun Watson is staying firm and wants to be traded. So first question, where do we think Deshaun Watson will be traded? And where's a good fit
so
for
it's
him?
really interesting too because he
But
has a
second question, where do we put Deshaun Watson in that top 5, top 10 quarterback list?
Okay, first question. I think it's interesting because he has a no trade clause in his
That means,
contract.
yeah, that just means he
But
has
he
to
has
agree.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. They can't just trade him anywhere. I honestly
That's
don't know.
power.
Yeah, that is power.
I know they had that shit in the NBA. I didn't know they had it in the NFL too.
No, that's definitely power. There's teams I would like to see him go, and there's teams I think he will end up going. I wouldn't be surprised if someone like the Jets or someone like Miami, people that have assets for like draft picks and stuff like
They
that.
do have a lot of assets.
But I would love to see him with two teams that I like, which would be the Giants and the Broncos. I would love to see him on any one of those teams.
That'd be crazy.
You said who? Giants
Deshaun
or
Watson.
Broncos?
Yeah, I
With
would.
two teams.
The only two teams I like in the NFL.
I mean, the top two prospects are the Jets and the Dolphins right now.
Are those the top two
I
prospects?
think so.
Yeah, because they have the most assets. It's
Yeah,
like
they have the most
predicted. We
offense.
don't know.
He has to
Yeah.
sign off on them.
Exactly.
Right.
I
He
feel like
does.
he's going to give
So-
them a short list.
Or
As far as
honestly,
the
an
team to
underdog
go
Patriots.
to,
I would go to Miami. I wouldn't go to maybe.
I mean, he could go to the Colts.
I wouldn't want to go to Jets. I don't
He can go
Go
to Washington Redskins. I've been seeing would be a
Red.
great
Nah, don't go there.
fit. What?
I just feel
That
like
defense is lethal.
you're right.
What?
I just get
Terry
stuck on the
McLaurin?
past so much. It's just
the pass.
like past like history.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. If the
But
40
currently,
Redskins are
yes,
always
they're
competitive,
good.
though.
Nah, honestly, they should
They're
trade
not
a
the
few
Dolphins.
defensive players. Washington should.
Chase Young is the new J.J. Watt, pairing with Deshaun
I don't know
Watson.
what Washington should. Actually, nah,
The 49ers
Washington should
get
not
them,
trade
though.
their
Watch
defense.
out.
They should build on their defense and get Deshaun Watson. Yeah, that's a good fit.
Who?
Deshaun Watson.
For who?
I don't know what they would give
What
up.
team though?
Oh, the Redskins.
Redskins.
I mean, Washington.
Nah,
my bad.
I honestly think it even better would be the 49ers though. They have like a great defense already.
49ers.
Yeah, nah, but they already got Garoppolo.
It's just
Garoppolo.
money.
I mean, you could trade him, put him in that trade.
They traded.
Oh,
they
no,
traded,
if they, yeah,
they
that's
traded
great.
Stafford for Jared
Well,
Goff
that's
last
a
week.
great trade, actually. Wow.
For who?
with the
Garoppolo, well, but Garoppolo only makes sense because he went over there with Mike Shanahan. I mean, yeah, Mike Shanahan, right? Or Kyle?
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle. Mike's the dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would.
That offense
I
would
don't
be
think
lethal.
Garoppolo would leave to go to another team. I don't think he's that good. Because look what Kyle Shanahan did with that other quarterback. What's his name?
I don't know. I feel like
He did pretty well too.
Garoppolo's not as good as Goff, and
Who was the backup?
they traded Goff and like 2 first rounds, 2 third rounds.
Yeah, they got a
So
lot
it's
of
just
picks.
gonna be unbalanced. But I could see him going for. I could see him go to the Giants too. if
But
they
it's
want to
interesting.
trade
Like,
for
does
sure.
LA have any more picks?
The Rams?
Yeah. Like, I feel like they've been trading picks left and like to get Ramsey. They have to trade a
Exactly.
lot. Like, I feel
And they
like
pay
how
them.
long are they not gonna have a first round pick or a second round maybe? I don't know.
They're dangerous though with Matt Stafford. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, because Matt Stafford is actually a really great quarterback. He's very underrated.
They say Detroit Lions be killing careers. They said that about Houston too. Andre Johnson, wide receiver for Houston Texans. He's a older receiver, but he was dominant. Do y'all know who Andre Johnson is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he came out and said the same thing. Like, why does Houston Texans? And if y'all know Andre Johnson, he wasn't like a diva receiver. He was like show up, put in the work.
Yeah, he was like.
And he even said something.
Front
He was
line.
like, "You got to get out of Houston. They kill careers, yada yada yada." So, I think Deshaun heard that. He had a conversation and was like, "Yeah, we got to get out of here." They traded DeAndre Hopkins. Why am I here? I don't need to be here.
In regards to where he ranks in like quarterbacks, I mean, I honestly think I'd put him around like 4 or 5.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about he has 10 years left.
Mhm.
Deshaun has to be top 5.
When he literally like was kind of saving
You say he's
Houston there
top
for a while.
5?
Yeah,
Has to be.
I would give him top 5 for sure.
Has
He
to
might
be.
even be 4. Like,
There's so many quarterbacks in it.
All right, so is he
has to
better
be.
than Drew Brees?
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Like if I
No
would,
question.
Okay.
if I'm like going to
Okay,
start
okay.
tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. Russell Wilson?
Ooh,
Ooh,
debatable.
see, that's the one where the 4-5 comes in.
Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Tom Brady?
No.
Yes.
Aaron, whoa.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm
Today?
like, I mean, Tom Brady's about to be
they
in the
got
Super
Tom
Bowl.
Brady number 3 on his list. Yes, today. Bro, Tom Brady's going to the Super Bowl. Anyways,
With 3 interceptions in this past game.
so what? Deshaun
Done.
Watson had how many this season? Deshaun
Less
Watson
than
had more
Tom Brady.
interceptions than Tom Brady.
I bet you he didn't. And I bet you have more touchdowns with no fucking team. With no line.
Passing?
This-
Don't count his
This
rushing
who
against
Tom Brady has Antonio Brown, Mike Evans,
He had Antonio
Chris
Brown for like
Godwin.
3 games.
Rob Gronkowski, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Leonard Fournette, LaShawn McCoy,
Deshaun Watson
Ronald
had
Jones.
Brandon Cooks, fucking Will Fuller.
Brandon Cooks is the fourth best receiver on that Tampa Bay team. Continue.
Bro, he's a Pro Bowler.
He's the fourth best receiver on that Tampa team. But continue.
On what Tampa team?
If he was on Tampa, he would be the fourth best receiver. But continue. Who else did Deshaun Watson have?
No, he wouldn't. No, you can't just say that and be confident with that. No, he wouldn't.
Who's he not
Let's
better
discuss
than?
that. Huh?
Who's he not better than?
He's not. Who? Bro, he's not
Continue.
better than Chris Godwin.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. Scotty Miller.
No, exactly. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown. All are better than Brandon Cooks. But continue. So he would be the fourth best receiver. What else would you say?
I don't know. I think it's where I'm struggling to keep him better than Tom Brady is I'm like, I've seen him make it happen.
I'm not going to discuss that.
Regardless of whatever's going on, I always see him make it happen.
If you're a GM today,
If that's different, if I'm thinking
I'm picking
future,
Deshaun Watson,
yeah,
of
for
course.
sure.
The
Yeah, if I'm-
history, man, you got to look for
that's
the
what
future.
I'm saying. Today.
all right.
Bro,
if we're going
today
outside-
Tom
if I'm-
Brady is going to
if
the
I'm-
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So
I
you
don't
think
know what
if,
else
you think
to
if
tell
Deshaun
you,
Watson
bro.
was on that team, he wouldn't go to the Super Bowl?
Bro, I can't tell you. I can't.
yeah, I
we
don't
can't
know.
make up stuff, bro.
What?
We can't like.
I mean, I'm
we
sure he
can't
would,
create
but
a
it's not
fantasy.
there. Yeah.
This isn't fantasy.
I'm here
we're
to tell
talking-
you he
This
would.
is not fantasy football.
I'm
we're
here to
talking
tell
about.
you-
We're talking about real life.
I'm here to tell you he would.
Okay, good for him. A lot of quarterbacks probably would with that. defense.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Tom Brady's
Well,
doing
that's not
it
saying
every year.
much.
Tom Brady's in the conversation, get to the same spot that Deshaun Watson has gotten to. So, I mean, I still am gonna
So
go.
10 years ago, Tom Brady was better than Deshaun Watson.
Well, yeah, because Deshaun Watson wasn't even in the league 10 years ago.
Tom Brady's 43 years old. You're not about to sit here and tell me Tom Brady is better
That's
than Deshaun
crazy,
Watson.
Bro,
43.
10 years from now, will Deshaun Watson be better than Tom Brady?
But don't they always
Yes.
say experience,
But
like,
right now,
can make you better?
No,
bro. Experience
Tom
can make
Brady
you better.
is top 3, bro.
So are you guys saying Tom Brady's better than Deshaun
I had him above Deshaun Watson when I
Yeah.
created this list.
Okay,
Yes.
so keep going. Continue. Who else?
Nah, if y'all take Drew Brees out, he's top 5.
Okay.
Unless
Rodgers.
y'all argue that Lamar Jackson's not better than him.
He's not.
Then
taking
Lamar
Deshaun.
Jackson
I'm
is number
taking-
6 then. If Lamar Jackson is better than Drew Brees.
I agree. Lamar Jackson's on the top
So
5.
Drew Brees is just... Who's Drew Brees better than?
I mean,
Hold on,
Drew
let's
Brees about
discuss
to
He's
that.
about to
retire.
retire.
So Phillip
It goes-
Rivers and Drew
it's-
Brees don't count.
To me, it's Pat, Aaron, Russell, Deshaun Watson.
Wow, you're disrespecting Tom Brady, bro.
That's...
I'm
I
not
would've-
picking no 45-year-old man over Deshaun Watson. It's
Bro.
Black History Month. I'm not taking no fucking Trump supporter Tom Brady with the MAGA hat over my nigga Deshaun Watson, who went to Clemson and beat that Alabama team, who got drafted by the second worst franchise in the NFL. Maybe third if you add Detroit in there. No, Miami's better than both of them, so definitely Houston's worse. He hasn't been offered no opportunity. You just heard me say Andre Johnson came out and said Houston kills careers. That's why Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson got out of Detroit. A lot of times it's the system. Pat Mahomes went to Kansas City and thrived because of the system. Aaron Rodgers went to Green Bay and thrived because of the system. Green Bay is a great organization. They treat their players right. You're going to thrive. He's in Houston struggling for his fucking life. You see J.J. Watt say to this fool, sorry, we wasted another year. We wasted another year of your career, man. You're too good for this. This nigga Deshaun Watson is different.
I mean, I agree. It's tough. This guy's possibly going to win 7 championships. That's 7 Super Bowls. I mean, it's just tough when he's still in the league and we
So
don't
he
know
has
if
a
he's gonna
better
retire.
career than Deshaun Watson. Nobody's arguing that.
For sure.
For sure.
Wait, so what are we arguing?
I don't know.
That,
But today, I'm
as of
taking
right now,
Deshaun
okay.
Watson.
No, I get your argument.
Nobody's saying that Deshaun overall career, Tom Brady, of course, he's the best quarterback of all time.
No, I'd agree then, because we don't
I
even know.
but
Tom Brady can
we
win and just
started
be
with
out.
The top QBs.
Today.
Yeah.
the league.
Tom Brady
QBs.
could be done
in the
this year, too.
So at this point, Tom Brady's numbers, everything is better than Deshaun Watson's, bro.
This year.
Oh, so that's what we're looking at. You want me? That's
Bro,
what I was gonna
top
look
5
at.
quarterbacks today in the league. Who are you taking? If you're a GM and you're picking your top 5 quarterbacks for today to start your franchise,
To start my franchise.
Is that our question?
Nothing I would agree. I would take Tom Brady out. If we're starting our franchise today,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Tom
look
Brady's
forward.
out. Aaron Rodgers is out.
No, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers. Like, if we're looking in the grand,
The
we just saw
start of
Tom
franchise?
Brady.
Franchise is 10 years.
Not start, but we just saw Tom Brady.
And Aaron
he's
Rodgers
playing
get
at
you
43.
5 at least.
In 10 years,
bro,
maybe to start it off. I guess it'll get
Bro,
a little
but
boost.
he's-
to
Aaron
start.
Rodgers is up.
Tom Brady's
But if
43.
you're
Aaron
telling me
Rodgers,
I
how
have
old
to keep
is he?
this quarterback
37?
for the full 10 years, I'm not taking Aaron Rodgers, bro.
You're not. Nobody's saying that. But if you're a GM, you're worried about.
Like the next couple years, I feel
Exactly.
like. I think Aaron Rodgers
I
can
mean, it's
still
your
win
question,
you-
so you said.
I still think Aaron
boundaries.
Rodgers can win you a Super Bowl. If I had the chance to get Aaron Rodgers, I would take it.
What's
Just
the
like someone
boundaries?
took
How many
Matt
years?
Stafford.
Usually when I think about like top 5 anything, I'm just thinking of today. I'm not talking about overall accomplishments. I'm just talking like
For next year?
for this current year, or if
next-
you're starting a new
Like,
season.
obviously, this year's done with.
If you're starting a new season, if
Okay.
you have the same
So,
team,
Tom Brady,
everybody has
this
the
is
same
his last
defense.
chance, you're saying? This is Tom Brady's last chance. So you won't
No,
pick
I'm
him
just saying
again.
if you take this Tom Brady and put him against
So-
Deshaun Watson in any kind of competitions, I think Deshaun will wash Tom Brady today. If you put him in a throwing
Is
contest,
Deshaun Watson better than Patrick Mahomes?
no.
So Patrick Mahomes is winning the Super Bowl.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback.
He's going to win the Super Bowl?
No, that doesn't
Oh.
determine the Super Bowl.
No, I'm asking your opinion based on that.
No, I don't know. But I'm just saying quarterback. I just said franchise has to do with your success, your team, your coach. A lot of times it's more than just how good the player is. But I'm saying if we put Deshaun Watson, if I have a gym, a big ass field, I got all these training equipment, all these drills for quarterbacks.
Nah, I get
And
it.
you put Deshaun Watson against
taking-
Tom Brady,
I'm taking.
Deshaun Watson would
I agree.
evaluate higher than Tom Brady.
For sure.
All right, so let me just give you this.
On
And also
accuracy,
for the trend too, where
speed,
well, the
deepness,
quarterback position's
strength.
changing too.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna give y'all a top 10 list based off top 10 quarterbacks based off the last season, and we're gonna take out Drew Brees just because I feel like he should retire, right?
And he
I
missed.
think
like,
he is. Yeah,
8
I
games.
feel like he is.
And then
Where's this list from, first of all?
this is just top 10 QBs off Google
Okay.
from sources across the web. So it's
Okay.
like multiple links, and they just did it an average. You could tell me a link that you want me to go to.
No, I don't have a link. I was just wondering.
So no, I'm just trying to get an idea of like quarterbacks in our mind. All right, so we got Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Carson Wentz. Should we include him?
Hell no.
Okay. Dak Prescott. He just got injured.
Dak
This is
Prescott,
tough.
he's not. I don't think he's in the top 10.
All
He
right.
might be top 10, maybe. He might be like 10. We'll see. We gotta.
All right, so
Before he got hurt, he was
I'm
balling.
gonna stop at Matt Stafford, but so it goes Matt Ryan,
Stafford's
Ben Roethlisberger.
Is that really in like a order though, or are they just listing quarterbacks?
I'm listening for us to talk about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we got, and then so this is like young quarterbacks and old quarterbacks. We got Ben Roethlisberger, Ryan Tannehill, Kyle Murray, Josh Allen.
What are we doing now? What are we naming?
Are we listing what we think is gonna be our top 10?
So yeah, so name your top 10 right now out of those. Nah, top 5.
Top 5?
Are you taking it? All right, so no, this is what I wanted to do. Out of those old heads on this list, who are you putting in your top 5 out of
Aaron Rodgers.
Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, Ben Roethlisberger?
Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson.
Those are the only two you're gonna pick out of those?
Out of
Top
those,
5. Tom Brady's
yeah.
like 9, 10 in top 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
those
he's
two
not
are
better
in
than
your
Deshaun
top 5
Watson.
though?
They would be in my top 5. Yes, those two.
Yeah. I told you my top 5 already.
Russell Wilson is definitely in my top 5.
For sure.
And then I think I'd add in Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Deshaun Watson.
That's wrong with Deshaun Watson. That's it.
We talk about like Tom Brady, Josh Allen. Now we start talking. But Deshaun Watson is a fucking baller. I don't want to spend too much time on this. But all I'm saying is Deshaun, I hope he goes to a great organization so he can really strive. Because I seen this nigga beat Alabama with that Clemson team, and I never thought that was possible. And he got drafted 13th, and he told them, he said, this is going to be like, He said this has never happened other than 2 times, and that's when Kobe went number fucking 13, and when Jordan got drafted number 3. That's what Deshaun Watson said. I don't know. I believe him. Man, I think he tore his ACL already. Like, that boy, he's a bully.
All right, now to bring it to some money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I got that.
Nah, but I really want to talk about some money now, though. I just started following Wall Street Bets MOD. They're verified.
On what?
Twitter. Reddit. I don't have Reddit right now. I was looking into it. Let me look into it again. They talking about Mark Cuban on here is going to start his own trading platform. That'll be great because he's for the people. Shit, everything's all politics, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, Mark Cuban's definitely for the people. I like Mark Cuban.
And
I mean, hold on real quick. When you say for the people, like, what do you mean he's like for the people? Can you guys like elaborate a little bit?
like for the
He's
regular
anti-Trump.
traders like us.
Okay.
Not the hedge funds. Fuck the big people.
Like he wants people to have money.
Right. Like he
Yeah.
wants people to come up. Like he came up. You
Yeah.
know. Like he wants everybody to make some money.
He wants everyone to eat.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's not trying to. He's a shark, but he, you know, he's been a shark. You know, he don't want to be a shark though. Like he just knows how it is. He's been exposed to that. He
I mean,
had
but
that
still,
little
when you're
TV
investing
show,
into someone,
Shark
you're helping
Tank.
someone out.
Exactly, Shark Tank
So
probably
you're helping
like
yourself out a little bit more. though.
expose him to a lot of shit.
Definitely to build more.
But at that point, he's Mark Cuban, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so
But
Yeah.
imagine if anyone,
That's
they
what I
had a
said.
dream and they needed an investor to help them get started. Someone to take a chance on you, that's still kind of helping you out in some sort of way, for sure.
no, for sure.
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, have y'all I know we talked about it a little bit last time. Have y'all like did any research or follow the GameStop, AMC, Frenzy?
Yeah, I've been watching all of it. It's interesting to see people still trying to like hold on and how it's been going for sure.
Yeah, I believe last time, let me double check. I don't want to like state wrong figures, but I believe GameStop was around $300 last time we were talking about this.
What is it at now?
Like $92.
Also, this is random, but Deshaun Watson got sacked 49 times last year, and Tom Brady got sacked 21 times. Deshaun Watson is way more elusive than Tom Brady. That just proves how terrible Houston Texans line is.
No, I definitely get what you were going with.
Tampa
that.
Bay, their first round pick was on a fucking. That's how. Tom is just the smartest. He's the smartest quarterback of all time for sure. But Tampa, they had fucking lottery picks last year. They picked up offensive linemen. They already have Mike Evans. That's a perfect situation, man. Are you kidding me? Bruce Arians, Brian Leftwich. They're fucking star-studded over there.
It's crazy. So, alright, just to end that topic real quick, what team do you see him having the most potential?
Also, yeah, I seen Pittsburgh started coming up. If you went to Pittsburgh, it'd be.
So that
dirty.
means Ben Roethlisberger is ready to retire.
You would have to. You'd be
He has
forced
to, bro. I feel like he's done, bro. After watching this year, it's not the coach, bro. That coach, he's still
Mike
good,
Tomlin's one of the
bro.
best
He
coaches
needs,
of all time.
bro. Even if he gets Deshaun Watson, oh my goodness,
That's what I'm saying.
oh my goodness,
That's gonna be scary.
that's gonna be like the most bought jersey ever.
Black on black. Black coach,
exactly.
black quarterback.
Black on black, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
My bad, but continue.
Nah, that's a great way to end that. I like Pittsburgh. Just put that out there. I like that.
Pittsburgh.
I will become a Pittsburgh fan, bro. I
was gonna
can't
say, I'll
lie.
get the
I will.
jersey.
Bro, Juju, what?
That jersey would be cold.
Oh man.
That jersey would be
Anyways,
cold.
all right. So, but yeah, last time we were talking about this shit, GameStop was at $350, bro.
What have they been talking about to get on? I seen you talking about AMC.
Yeah, and then I remember last time I ended it. I was like, we were talking about what's gonna happen, and I
What's
said they
next?
might halt it, and so they restricted it. They didn't halt it. They restricted like how much you could buy or sell of like GameStop and AMC. which means like people, if they are holding, they're holding. That's
They
good.
halted it for a minute too, though.
They did.
They did.
They-
On certain platforms.
Yeah.
They did, and then they
On
brought it back.
The biggest platforms.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then they brought it back. It was like, all right, you can only sell like one share, bro. Like nobody's. It's a waste of time. You might as well hold your shares.
Exactly.
They're literally just trying to have people just pause.
No, they're literally
And
trying to
get
keep
the
the
hedge
rich
funds.
rich is what they're trying to do.
Huh?
They're trying to keep the rich rich is what they're
No,
trying
for sure.
yeah.
They're trying to get the hedge funds
to get their money,
get
yeah.
back on their feet. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
hold on, let me get. They got knocked
'Cause they
out,
probably
but the
invested so
refs
much,
on their
yeah.
side to like, hey, get up, son, get up, son. You got 10 seconds.
I
Come
gotta
on.
start writing these people's names down so I can give them the proper credit. But we joked about this last show. We said it was a pandemic, but that shit's the most real thing ever right now. And his name is Sean something, but he was saying it's a pandemic, but the poor are getting poorer. The people who had a bad year last year had a bad year, but a lot of people had a great year, and the rich had. Elon Musk, all these niggas made money. So he's just saying the gap is growing wider. There's not gonna be no middle
You
class.
ever heard it? The saying, it takes money to make money.
Oh, all
For
the
sure.
time.
So if you already got money, and that money starts to deplete a little bit, you're like, hold on, I need to throw some money to make some money. But if you already like making money, boom, to put it here, you have no more money now. Making money to put it here, boom, you have no more money now. You're never on top. You're never ahead. And that's probably who he's talking about, the poor. That's
wealth
who
gap-
poor people are. They're
that wealth
never
gap-
ahead. Poor people are never ahead. That's
That
what
wealth
makes
gap
you
is
poor.
widening, so there's not gonna be no middle class here soon. And he said as early as 2022 it's gonna be like the biggest disparity ever. It's gonna be crazy. So we definitely have to be on that top half is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I am, bro. I mean, we're educated, bro. That's
Education,
Yeah,
man.
education.
if any youth is out there listening, bro, educate yourself. Even bro, when this pandemic happened and they shut down the schools, the first thing I was like, damn, they really trying to stop us, because education is our biggest like step up, bro. That's the biggest thing that helped me and my family up. Was I went to college, boom, show my mom like, hey, look at this shit. She's like, wow, I never even knew that shit.
This is why
You know?
social media is so powerful, and this is why social media helps, and this is why those Wall Street bots are great, because it evens the odds for people who don't have that access. But this is where those little individual cameras would be perfect, because I could just like solo win. But there's the internet. There's no reason for nobody to not be able to research this stuff. Google is free.
Nah, that's
YouTube
what I
is
was
free.
saying.
There's no reason. Everything is available to us. And now that social media is into this stuff, and now that things are spreading and things are trending, if you see something trending, you should automatically like, oh, what is this? Let me get into this. Let me research this. Let me at least do my due diligence to know that why this is trending. And that's why I think Twitter is so powerful, bro. I learned so much shit on Twitter. So much rant. It's global. You can set where your trends are and where you want to like be, and where you want your what's the word? Your like demographics to be set. Like if I want to be in Dubai, I could see what's trending in Dubai. If I want to go to Kansas City, Missouri, I could literally just put in the zip code and see what's trending in Kansas City, Missouri. It makes people and it makes access. Everything is so close now. There's no excuse. And that's why this shit is so dope, because it's even in the odds. I've seen a lot of people comparing it to David and Goliath, like this whole shit. But they said it was stupid because David always wins. And like, wait, so like it's not a David and Goliath because the big man won in this time. But in David and Goliath, in this story, David always wins, so it's kind of stupid. But either way,
I just think hopefully it helps people recognize like we win in numbers.
it's
People
even
win
the
in
odds. It's
yeah,
even in the odds.
exactly.
Man.
Like we really, the people, the majority, they have control, but they just don't realize that they have that control.
You know who does realize it?
Who?
Elon Musk.
But he's an individual.
Yeah.
Bro, he's from the future, bro.
No, he's
This was
Tony
said-
Stark.
He literally had
He
to
is
take
Tony
himself
Stark.
from Twitter. He said, I'm off Twitter. He said, I'm going to tweet some shit, have some shit go crazy. He said, I just need to get off Twitter, bro. All I did was put Bitcoin in my bio. I didn't even tweet it. I just put it in my bio.
And did all
Motherfuckers
that.
saw that Because when you change a bio, it doesn't get tweeted.
It doesn't.
like,
No updates or nothing.
Somebody
But
had to point it out, like, oh
and
shit,
then it just got
Musk
trending,
put it
yeah.
in his bio.
And it was that same night, so it was
So
like
then,
instantly.
let me ask you this.
That's
So if
why
you,
he would, because you could get in trouble for shit like that.
if you see something
He's
trending
too-
right now
he's
that's
too
a stock, are
powerful.
you
That's why the
buying?
last time he said something about Tesla, he was like, my shit was hacked.
If you-
That shit wasn't hacked.
If you see something trending on Twitter right now in regards to stocks, are you buying it?
To play the short-term
Uh,
game, yes.
play-
If
short
I
term.
have, all right, so
Especially after
I'm gonna just say
seeing what
this: if
happened
I
last
have
week.
free money, unrestricted money, y'all could go look that up. If I have unrestricted money to play with, yes, because there is a way that you could buy a stock and get stuck in a stock. So I don't want to buy a stock thinking all the hype. Cause somebody, Wall Street Best, they was like, oh, let's buy Nokia. I mean, not Nokia, Kodak. Y'all remember when Kodak went crazy last year? So somebody tweeted today like, it's time to buy Kodak. So I looked at it for like 30 minutes. It went up like $2.
That shit's kind of already been in the news this past week or two.
It has. That's why people are like trying to fuck with it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, this is trending. Let me fuck with it. So it went up $2 when they did that, and then it like literally after that it went down $3. So if you would have bought that at like the peak, you'd have lost. You'd have like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, damn, I lost hella money. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you catch it early, you're not at the peak.
No,
Oh,
exactly.
Is that what you're
so,
asking though?
so me,
No, I'm just curious what you guys would do. Like, if you see something trending right now, are you gonna look into it and be like, all right, should I make a purchase?
Hell, motherfucking.
So am I gonna? All right. So let me clarify your question. Am I gonna go straight to the stock and buy it, or am I gonna look and be like, all
Well,
right, let me do
obviously
my own research?
Do
and
your
see.
own research first. Yeah. Obviously, I want you
then
to do
yeah,
your
for
own
sure.
research. I'm
Yeah.
not telling people to just go follow a
No,
trend.
I'm definitely gonna look at it. Yeah.
I'm just curious what you're doing. Are you gonna look into it? Be like, all right, should I evaluate this?
Nah,
And
because-
should I make an investment real quick and come
Hell
up with some
yeah.
money?
But
So
I
which
thought-
ones would you guys do right now then? Or did you guys invest in any? If you guys
Oh yeah,
don't?
I invested in
AMC.
AMC
Okay.
because GameStop. I looked at it first. Obviously, it was the most popular one, and it went from, I don't want to misquote it, but I believe it went from like $19 to $450. In, let me just look at it. Let me see.
I remember.
It went from $19 to $450. No, almost $400. It went to $400. This math. Anyways, it went to $400 and now it's at $92. When I was looking at it, it went to $400 and dropped down all the way to $200. I was like, damn, this shit went from 19 to 400 that fast. I was like, all right, let me look at the next one. I was like, that's too much of a gap. It might gap down all the way back to $19, and I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, that's too risky. And plus, GameStop is GameStop. I know what GameStop is. What's the potential of GameStop? What are they gonna do? It's funny.
That's
I
what
saw
I
a
was
tweet last night. Somebody was like, they're gonna start selling Yeezys at a GameStop.
Maybe.
And I was
if
like,
they're smart,
oh,
they're
shit,
capitalized.
that's crazy.
Right
Never
now,
thought
they
of
would.
shit
and
like
do
that.
something else.
I was like, they might link up with this little sneaker shit that's trending online and shit, and just open up hella shops on every single GameStop. You like, fuck it, I just go to this GameStop, see what kind of shoes they got here.
Even if it's not sneakers, they need to do something to capitalize on this. Whether it's
Well,
like,
they have attention.
I don't want to get these
Yeah.
things ideas, but like whether if it's like Netflix and where they like rent out games type shit. Or
Nah, yeah. So that,
some, like,
but these are like
subscription type
actual
shit.
rumors that like I saw. So then I looked at AMC and I was like, all right, they were at $4, then they jumped to $13, then they jumped to $18. So that's not much of a jump up, compared to GameStop. It is, but compared to GameStop, it's not. You get what I'm saying?
Well, honestly, I've been
So I was like-
I've been in AMC before that, and I've been banking on this vaccine and shit opening up.
Right. So you already knew AMC was
Yeah.
gonna bounce back regardless.
Exactly.
Yeah, at some
So,
point, yeah.
So fuck it. If this is the bounce back it had, then fuck it. This is it.
Because exactly.
So I was like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, so this is the bounce, but now what's the potential of this now?
This is
I
way
was like,
higher.
theaters are gonna open up, and I downloaded the AMC app, and it's pretty similar to Netflix, low key. And then I started reading, and then last year there was a rumor that Netflix and AMC was gonna link up, and Netflix was gonna premiere their own movies in AMC theaters.
That'll be dope.
And then I saw another article saying Amazon Prime was on the same boat and was gonna link up with AMC as well and do the same thing and premiere their own movies in AMC theaters.
Yeah, I'm sure there's.
And I was like, all right, I see a lot of potential in this, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy this one. So that's why I bought that in short. That's all I wanted to do.
in short, an hour later.
I just wanted to make sure y'all knew.
That's
AMC,
it's important. And I've been kind of on the same thing. Like, I think shit's gonna open up, hopefully, because I'm kind of going stir crazy. I'm tired of being in the house.
Yeah, and you're not alone.
Yeah.
I know y'all got that text message from Trav about the cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
You got about 2
That's
months.
my birthday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, okay.
Exactly, and I knew you were gonna say that. I'm like, he's not gonna not notice his birthday's right in the middle.
I was like, what? Okay.
And he
like,
texted you, and
I was like, hella.
no, you said yes, sir. All caps. I was like, bro, I told you. That's just gonna be fun.
No, yeah, I need to get out of this house for sure.
Something. I had something else. Let's see.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the date. I didn't even read the rest. I saw the date. I was like, oh yeah.
Like, it don't even matter. I just see that I'm with
I don't
whatever.
even need to know the details. I'm in there.
Nah, it was a nice house. I low-key found it.
You didn't even know the details? Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it, I'm in there. Also, I think we're trying to go snowboard in here soon too, so that should be
Yes, let's get it. Let's do it for sure.
fun. Did you guys have the chance to watch the Tiger Woods doc? We touched briefly on that last week.
No, I did not. I keep forgetting, man.
That's
Damn, I knew there was something else.
It's not even all that crazy, but it's just something we touched on last week that I want to follow up on. But also, I wanted to touch back. We talked about Ace Hood and the Drink Champs. Have you guys had a chance to touch back into that at all?
I saw it briefly.
I brought it up for a reason, and we like brushed over it, but I forgot to say that DJ Khaled actually has the biggest influence on people, and we don't even realize it. Like, we think DJ Khaled is just kind of just like this nigga, funny nigga in the background. Like, all right, nah, DJ Khaled knows what he's doing, and it makes sense why he's DJ Khaled. That's just not by accident. And I bring that up because Ace Hood was just talking about like the times they'll be in the studio, and he would just say like the different speeches. Excuse me, DJ Khaled would kind of say before, or kind of how DJ Khaled would just like introduce the ambiance. So he talked about "I Woke Up in a New Bugatti," one of the biggest songs of our generation at least. And he was saying how DJ Khaled kind of threw the oop for one. He knew Future, and he called Ace Hood, and he was like, "Yo, we got something. I think you should pull up to the studio. This, and the third." Ace Hood pulls up. For one, that's one alley-oop. He gives the speech like, "Yo, this about to be the biggest song ever. I need," got into a DJ Khaled bag, and Ace Hood felt that shit, and I could see he felt that shit through like the interview, and he said, Future went in the booth. "I come look at you with Haitians. I fuck bitches from different races," and Ace Hood was just vibing out. "I woke up in a new Bugatti," and he came out. He said, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be it right there." But Ace Hood just like said he felt that shit so much, and they knew it was gonna be a hit. But
I feel that.
it's crazy because since they kind of broke up and dispersed, Ace Hood's still dropping music, and we don't really see him. We haven't really heard nothing really from him.
I listened to it because I used to fuck with him, but I don't really
It's
like what
different.
he talks about.
It's different.
Yeah, he's just,
It's
you could tell
it's
he's
different.
on his solo vibe.
DJ Khaled,
like-
man.
He's like, when shit happens to you and you like just like soul search. He was on his soul searching shit
For a minute, for sure.
Yeah. And now he's on his like,
I'm back.
yeah, he's trying to get, but he got a girlfriend. You know how it is. It's like you mature as an artist, and then you change, and now you gotta like, then you try to reinvent yourself. It's tough.
Yeah. No, that's true.
It's tough. Like, he was young with DJ Khaled. Like, he was young and reckless. He was getting it.
And
And
that's,
I woke up and I
that's
feel
so
like
true.
that was the end of it right there, because I haven't heard anything after that. That was what, 2013.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. He had a few like little hits, little mixtapes, little songs with Meek and shit.
Body Bag.
Them shit was
I
fire.
listen to him. I like him, but it's like,
Nah, don't.
it's
nah.
just straight lyrics. You know how like artists just get to a
Yeah.
point where it's just straight lyrics.
Yeah, that
Lil
shit was
Wayne,
fire.
Eminem.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
I mean, you still listen to Lil Wayne though.
That's shit I like
but
to listen to.
I'm a Lil Wayne fan, like from the core, so I'm like,
I like
let him slide a little bit.
Sometimes I
don't
wanna
get me
listen to
wrong.
lyrics.
If I wasn't, I'd be like,
Exactly.
Nah,
It depends on my mood.
Exactly.
But it like
I don't want to hear that shit all the time.
exactly.
but-
I'm not gonna listen to him every day, but there's like times when I want
But
that.
even I get what you're saying, but even with that, the energy is different.
Yeah,
So I just
for
bring
sure.
that up to give DJ Khaled his big ups because DJ Khaled just got bigger after that.
I feel like he puts a lot of pressure on a lot of artists. Like he uses his he gets in there and then he pressures them like, come on man, make a hit, come on. Like I know Lil Wayne says it a lot. Like when he talks with DJ Khaled, he's like, Khaled's like, yeah man, I didn't believe you was actually gonna send it back. He was like, I kept asking man, you sent it like the next day.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I get what you're saying, but it's hard to like pressure somebody for a hit.
And then-
If
and then
you
he
got
said-
it,
I
you
was
got
like,
it.
yeah.
And then no, but this
But he bugs
I-
niggas about their verse. Like he'll hit somebody up,
I
and even Charlamagne says that. He said you have to have a DJ Khaled like persistence, because like artists are artists, so they be like petty and they be like in their own mood. So if I send you a DM like, yo, hop on this song, you be like, yeah, but then I don't hear from you, and then the artist be like, nah, I guess he not fucking with me. DJ Khaled will double back and be like, yo, he'll FaceTime you, he gonna get that shit done.
Nah, exactly. Remember
Yeah.
the Drake video? He's like, yo.
Exactly. He gon'
No, but
he's a pest.
what I was trying to say was, I was like lost track, but Lil Wayne was saying like he was in the studio and DJ Khaled came and was like, hey, I need you to lay a verse for me. He was like, alright, yep. But Lil Wayne was doing like hella verses for other people. He did like 5 other verses first. And then DJ Khaled was just in the studio waiting like all day long. He's like, damn, this fool's gonna run out of verses for shit for me. he's like, he's killing all these other verses. He's gonna run out of shit for me. He's like, but fuck it, I stuck it out. I was getting high. I don't even smoke like that. I was just getting high in the studio. And he was like, he finally came to do my song. And I was like, damn, he ain't gonna have nothing left for me.
DJ Khaled said that.
Yeah, and then he did it. He killed it. He was like, I was like, wow. He was like, this was the best verse of the whole day. And he was like, yeah, but I stuck it out. I was so high, man.
DJ
He was
Khaled.
talking to Lil Wayne, yeah. Lil Wayne when he did his first shit with Apple. Yeah, go listen to it. It's funny. Bro, Lil Wayne is the GOAT.
He's a goat. For
But yeah,
sure.
we're not gonna get into that. But anyways,
He's a goat. I don't think people can.
he I don't know. I can say a lot of shit. Like he definitely had his off moments, but I could like have reasoning for it. If that makes sense.
Even him hanging out with Donnie Trumpito.
Yeah, even that. He got a pardon. Shit. Hey. Shit.
Yeah, he did what he had to
Yeah,
do.
He was
doing
shaking 15
He did
years,
what he had
bro.
to do.
That's
Hey.
the second gun charge. 15 years? Bro, you already did what? 2 the first time or 1? I think like...
It was like about 2, I think. It was probably
It was-
1.5.
Yeah. That's when it all started, man. And Drake just carried the team.
Sometimes that's how it happens.
And Drake became the biggest artist ever.
Did we start this whole segment by DJ Khaled? Yeah, we can get out of there.
With a new Bugatti.
Yeah. I really just want to big up DJ Khaled. But moving on, did you guys see the big fight about to pop up? Or have you guys heard the fight that's which
Bro,
fight?
we see McGregor
Yeah.
get knocked out.
No, this
First
fight
and
is-
foremost.
it hasn't happened yet, but they previewed it and it's about to, I think it comes up in March, maybe late February.
Mike Tyson? In Holyfield?
Is it one of the Paul brothers you're talking about?
I just seen some bullshit.
Mayweather and...
I just seen some bullshit with Lamar Odom and Aaron Paul, I think. Or Aaron
Paul?
Carter.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
Aaron Paul. Aaron Carter. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But no, I wasn't talking about that fight either.
Pacquiao?
I think it's gonna be on HBO.
Oh, yeah, Pacquiao and Ricky
Garcia?
Garcia? Yeah.
Nah.
Ooh.
King Kong versus Godzilla. Y'all didn't see that shit?
I mean, I saw there's a movie.
The
right?
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the movie.
Yeah, King Kong versus
I
Godzilla.
was like, what are you talking about?
That shit's gonna
He
be
said
crazy.
HBO? I'm like, oh shit.
I really thought that was something
HBO?
wrong.
Nah,
They ain't
it's
been
a
on
fight.
HBO in a minute.
Who you got? Who you taking?
Oh,
The people want to know.
I did see that
Godzilla.
The
preview.
streets want to know. King Kong
Godzilla
versus
for
Godzilla.
sure, bro.
Yeah, some fucking Godzilla, bro.
Godzilla. He
What is King
sounds.
Kong gonna do?
Yeah, bro. They're gonna go in the water.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's like, I don't know, bro. Honestly.
I feel like King Kong is about to get his ass whooped.
Alright, to be honest, I never really watched Godzilla.
Me
I
either.
watched King Kong though.
Isn't there a King
I
Kong
watched
that just
both.
recently came out? Or
Yeah, two of them. There's like two more recent ones. I'm pretty sure.
there's one with Jack Black I seen,
And then there's one with Brian Crast.
and Millie Millie Bobby Brown from
Yeah.
Stranger
Really?
Things.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be new then.
Because I seen her in a preview and I was like, oh, there is.
I think
an
it might be
earlier
on
King
HBO
Kong.
Max right now.
I think so.
I think it might be on HBO Max.
Okay. But my theory is the people are gonna help King Kong to try and fight Godzilla. Because there's no way. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
they would have. Yeah.
Godzilla is about to whoop the fuck out of King Kong.
Yeah. What
Are
is
you
he gonna
kidding me?
do, bro? I'm so.
Can we
confused.
Can we get a sense of how tall? Can we like get a measurement count and like length and shit, Jarrell? Can we see how tall King Kong and Godzilla are? Because I feel like King Kong has no chance. But I have to watch the early one so I can see kind of the story. Because maybe like some shit happened and now he like
Yeah, there was just saying there was one made in 1982.
now he fucks with the people.
Oh, 1962.
Can you
What
pass-
the fuck?
Pass that to Jarrell.
Yeah.
So now the people are like, King Kong's kind of like our nigga type shit. And Godzilla's coming out of nowhere. I don't know.
You're just so you know it's starting to die.
What? My mic? Oh, how
It
do you
says,
know?
alright,
You see
so
it blinking.
Godzilla says, based on the films, Godzilla is shown to be roughly 393 feet tall, whereas King Kong was filmed to be 100,
Like, come
barely
on.
cracked the 100-foot mark.
That's not fair.
Yeah, there's no way.
So clearly you're gonna make him a little bit more even.
It says,
It's
however,
gonna be a
as seen
baby
in the
Godzilla.
first trailer to Godzilla vs. King Kong, they look to be similar in size. So
Well,
they're
then-
probably gonna make them look similar in size all of a sudden. So it might be Godzilla's son.
Are we excited for this movie at all?
Not after
Oh.
that. that pissed me off.
I know, right? They're about to change it. Like make Godzilla. They could either
Godzilla's
make
son.
Godzilla small or
Godzilla's son
King
is-
Kong hella big.
This nigga's a preteen about to fight King Kong.
Yeah,
I think
that's
they
what I'm
made King Kong hella big because I saw that shit. I was like, King Kong is not that big, bro, because he was over here climbing on buildings. The way this movie looks like, he
He's
is the building.
Yeah, this nigga was large.
I don't know, so.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I do like Godzilla movies. There's a couple good ones for sure. The
You
newer
know what?
ones.
I think I'll watch
It's
King
it's
Kong
almost
tonight.
like Freddy versus Jason.
That shit was good though.
Yeah,
Did
the
y'all
Freddy-
like that?
Yeah.
I did.
But
yeah.
see, the people helped Jason out because Freddy was fucking
Right,
crazy.
you know who's gonna win.
Yeah, Freddy was.
Well, unless
He was.
Wait, like
every
Freddy?
Jason never went to sleep.
Yeah.
Does Jason sleep though? Wait, time out.
Exactly.
You know, also, I was hanging out with this girl the other day, and she swears Michael Myers is a good bad guy. Do you guys fuck with Michael Myers?
Yeah,
I mean, I've watched them. Yeah.
yeah. I know. This back
Do you guys fuck like on the scale of bad guys, Jason, Freddy? How?
I don't think
Are we
he's
He's
that
more of a
scary.
good guy.
I can't remember. I know there was a background story with
He doesn't
him
really
that's-
do too much. He's like, he got picked on. They fucking threw him in the river.
That's Jason.
No, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, there was some with his family. Like
I
some
don't really remember Michael
Oh,
Myers.
you said Michael Myers.
That's,
Yeah.
maybe
I was
that's
talking about
why.
favorite Jason.
Maybe that's
Oh,
why I'm not
Michael
giving Michael
Myers?
Myers his
Yeah.
credit. But
I
she
don't know. I'm
swore
not too
Michael
familiar with
Myers
Michael
was
Myers.
that nigga, and I'm like, I
Nah,
would
I don't
beat
know.
the fuck out
I'm
of
Is
definitely-
Michael Myers the
Myers.
one that just like
walks the whole
Yeah.
time, and he got
out
the
of
most
nowhere,
famous-
bro, and he
Get
just
him.
caught up with him. Like what? That's
happened
what
to
pissed
him?
me off in the new movie. I
I
was
don't
watching
watch
it.
him.
Why was
I'm like,
he
yo,
evil?
this.
I don't.
Eh, Bro, watch. Let me look it up. It was something to do with their family. Like I can't
I
remember if he
know
was like
Jason.
abused.
He went to the
Nah, Jason's
camp.
definitely
He
better
was
than Michael Myers.
He was deformed. Okay, so we were having that debate, and I was like, bro, I would whoop Michael Myers' ass. Jason is way better. So we looked up how
this fool.
we looked up how tall Michael Myers was. Bro was like 6'8".
He's probably big, yes.
We looked up Jason. Bro's like 6'2".
Not that far off though. They're
I
not
was-
too tall.
I was 6'8". That's LeBron James walking out here.
Yeah, but it ain't
He's big as shit.
Nah, you right.
But I just felt like Michael Myers didn't have no respect in the hood, and she was looking at me like I was crazy.
Nah, Michael Myers was huge. He just walked through it slow.
So
But
you
he
think,
always caught you.
you think Michael Myers would catch you?
If I got caught, who would I be most afraid to be caught by?
Or in the movie with
Oh, so he murdered his older sister. Said Michael was admitted into the psychiatric.
But yeah, if you could be in the movie, who would you be least scared of? I feel like I'll be more scared of Chuckie than Michael Myers.
Yeah, because that shit's not natural.
Michael Myers is the biggest
Like-
one out of all of them.
This nigga's a
Jason-
doll. Like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
what the? Why are
Jason
you
will slice
moving?
you up. Freddy, I'll be the most afraid of.
Freddy
I think
is
Freddy
scary.
because that's like psychological
Yeah.
shit. When
I'll
I
say
think of
Freddy,
Freddy, yeah.
Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers.
And what's crazy, yeah,
Leprechaun in the hood.
yeah.
So that little nigga was
Anything with
little,
magic
He was, bro.
is
His
number
teeth.
that nigga was freaking.
Bro,
Like Freddy got magic, Leprechaun magic.
Candyman, y'all ever watch that?
Yeah, that new one's about to come out.
I'm
yeah.
excited. Was there any R? I don't remember. I don't remember. How did we get on Michael Myers? What were we on before?
Because you were talking about hanging out with that girl, and she said that. he
No,
was,
but before that, I brought
Oh,
that
I
up.
don't know.
Off
Oh,
the
I
tangent.
said Freddy versus Jason because of something versus something. Oh, Godzilla versus King
Oh
Kong.
yeah, Godzilla vs
Oh,
King
no,
Kong.
yeah, that's what Bob was saying.
So are we watching Godzilla vs King Kong? I don't know if you guys seen.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll watch it at some point.
Two things. HBO's doing like all those movies from
That's just
Warner
dope.
Brothers on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
What?
Do you have HBO? So you don't be on it. Warner Brothers has a partnership with HBO, and they're releasing all their movies on HBO. Like for the first 30 days. Whenever
Yeah, I
it
still
comes
haven't
out.
watched the Little Things, right? Is that the name of it?
Yeah,
I was,
strong 5 out of 10.
5? No.
Strong 5 out of
What?
10.
Alright, if it's
I don't
that,
even want to get into it till you watch it.
I
but-
kind of want to get into it just so I
5
don't
out
watch
of 10.
it.
But I was also gonna say, I guess Netflix they said they're dropping a new movie every week on Netflix for the rest of the year for 2021.
For so starting when?
Nigga,
Like I'm trying to think.
starting this year, 2 months ago.
Bro, has there been a new movie every? Have you
guess.
seen them?
I haven't. I don't really fuck with Netflix.
Either do I. I
Also,
always
that was
forget.
the
It's
worst
like
applause. Round of applause to movies. Sounds like they're like at a restaurant. Have you guys seen any really good movies lately?
what did I just watch last night?
I did watch a little things and it was not that good. So that's.
I haven't really been in movies. I've been binge watching shows. That's what I've been kind of.
Yeah, I restarted the Marvel just because I was trying to figure
Those
out
are all great.
where the WandaVision is taking place. What
Oh, that's right when he snaps back.
you figured it out? You went back and looked.
Nah,
'Cause
so like in
last
this last
episode, you
episode,
weren't sure. You said you were
no,
still trying to
that
figure it out.
they were coming back, and she came back last episode. She came back last episode, so that I don't know her name in there, but the black
Oh
woman.
yeah,
Rambo.
no, I remember the
Captain
snap.
Rambo.
Yeah, so she came. Yeah, Captain Rambo. That's like the Marvel name that she's gonna turn into most likely, right?
Well, her mom was Monica Rambo was her name, but her mom was
Okay.
Captain Rambo.
Okay, yeah.
Captain Marvel, they were best friends.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. That's what it was. Okay, I know there she was connected to Captain Marvel. She was a little girl in there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, when
He's like, ah.
when the Hulk snapped,
No, I didn't.
all of them were coming back in the
They're
hospital.
coming back, yeah.
Yeah.
But where was Wanda before the snap? Is what I was trying to figure out. Like, why did
So
she
I
create
think this
this?
is
But
after.
because-
I know for sure we know this
it's
is
obviously
post.
before the snap.
This is post
So
Thanos.
that was a flashback.
Yeah, this is post
What?
Thanos.
That when they were in the hospital, that was a flashback.
So
But
there's
Geraldine didn't come until the second episode. She like all of a sudden popped up, and everybody in the neighborhood was like, "She doesn't have a house. Where's she come?"
Yeah, no. So
They
that was a
yeah.
flashback when they bleeped, and then she went through all that thing, and then she went to she had her security badge, and she tried to get in, and
No,
they were
no,
like,
no.
"Yo, your shit's."
No, I remember
No,
the
let me
last
finish. And then they're like, "Well, your skin's suspended. You're only gonna do ground missions from now on." And she's like, "Why? What's going on?" He's like, "I'm just trying to help you out."
'Cause she just came back, yeah.
So then that's what put her on that mission with Jimmy Woo. And then they were just kind of messing around, and she was like, "What?" And she went in there, And then that's when everybody was like, wait, she doesn't have a home. She's different. Like, what?
I
is
literally
she?
think
So
this
that's
is
what
just
I'm saying. Like the
post-Thanos.
force field was already there. It was already there.
This is
So
post
how
Thanos.
much? Huh?
This is post Thanos. So Thanos is no longer, because literally when they snapped back, they were probably having that fight while she was coming back into the hospital.
Exactly.
Because it happened that
Because that
fast.
was the Hulk snap.
Yeah.
So that was.
That's why
that
everyone
in
was coming
Endgame.
back.
That was
Yeah,
in
that was
Endgame,
Endgame.
not Infinity War.
So this is like they're starting it
5
off.
years
They're
later.
like starting off the new, what would they call it?
the new phase.
The new phase, exactly.
So is Vision dead?
That's
yes.
the question.
Yes. Vision is dead.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I think he
That-
is most
he should be
100%
dead, but
So you're
that's
saying
the-
it's after the snap then?
After
No,
the
I
second
think
snap.
she's creating this false reality. I don't know how Vision is. Maybe he is real somehow. I don't know,
But he's just the Mind Stone and,
Exactly.
and Tony Stark's computer, so
Mm.
they can make another Vision.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But the Mind
Did
Stone's
she- did
destroyed,
she-
right? Or is
I
it-
feel like
Oh no,
They got him back, exactly.
okay.
So I feel
But why
like-
she still seeing him dead then?
Because
Because even in the if you watch the trailer for the new episode, he shows up again.
well, I don't think he's there with her, but I don't know if he's dead.
I think he's another one.
That's what I'm getting at.
Like
'Cause
she
he's the
trapped-
Mind Stone.
She trapped them in there before the snap, and then the snap,
Nah, she was there for the snap though. That's
the
so
first snap.
both snaps. She was there.
So then the real
That's
question
what I
is
was
who
trying to
created
figure
the
out.
other
After.
one? Because
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Tony's gone. So who created the other Vision? If Vision was created, then?
Hulk was there too. Hulk actually really made it. Tony kind of just gave the computer, but David Banner, is it Bruce Banner? Bruce Banner was the real
Is it
mind.
David Banner?
I think
Nah,
that's it
Bruce
yesterday.
Banner is definitely the smarter one
Bruce was the real one who helped him do all that shit.
because
And
Stark.
he was like, I can't do this without you, Bruce.
Stark just uses.
Age of Ultron is one of my favorite movies, so I remember
Yeah.
that shit.
Yes,
vividly.
Stark just uses like stepping stones, if that makes sense.
I mean, Stark is smart as shit, but he's not
Whereas
smart.
Hulk is actually an
Banner.
inventor.
And he knows a lot of shit.
Like
yeah.
Stark is just finishing what his father did. He's just another Stark.
But he also
Hulk is
built
actually
businessman.
he
too.
built the Iron Man bot out of scraps.
That's true too.
So he's not he's a problem too.
Nah, for sure.
This is different. He's like
Different
engineer.
expertise, yeah.
Whereas Banner, he's like neuro, gamma, Shuri from Black Panther's little sister. They say she's like the smartest out of all of them. Because she brought Vision there. They brought Vision there. And she was like, why didn't you just do this to this? And she was like, Hope was like, we didn't think about that. But also a Fantastic Four guy, stretchy dude.
He's supposed to come into.
He's pretty smart
Yeah.
too. So like,
I've been hearing he's supposed to come into this universe.
yeah, Hulk,
What?
Yeah.
Hulk, him, Tony, Shuri, and then Spider-Man are like some of the smartest niggas in the universe.
No, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. That's definitely been one of the better series that I've been watching. I've still been watching The Survey. Have you been watching that?
Not yet. I meant to watch it last week, but I'm behind.
The Serpent? What is that one on?
Apple.
Apple.
Okay.
Because they're on what, 4 now?
Is it good?
There's 3
Yeah,
that.
there's.
Have you watched the morning show?
Yeah, that's a great TV
Is
show.
it better than the morning show?
Nah,
Nah, the morning
Is
show
it
is
close
like.
to it?
it's different.
Because I don't want.
It's M. Night. Do you know?
I'm
You
very
might
picky.
not know directors, but M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night
He did like
Like the
Split.
boys, I didn't like the boys.
Have you watched
Yeah, you
the?
did.
What?
Yeah, you
You
did.
didn't like the
You came over.
boys?
No, I would watch it.
my
I would watch it over here,
But
but,
it wasn't
I tried
your
to watch
favorite.
it
It wasn't
back
your-
myself, and I was like,
You didn't
nah.
like
Bro, literally, no. Homelander is like, bro, he is literally the symbol of America, and it's the craziest thing when you watch
The
it. All the
Boys is
symbolism,
fire.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's
The Boys
such.
was-
He's a
The Boys
symbol
was
of
one of my
America.
favorite.
Yes,
I gotta
bro.
watch this
It's
again.
deep.
It's deep.
motherfucker-
You know what I'm saying by that? He,
No,
like
for
he's
sure.
like,
He's a
literally,
trumper.
yeah, he's a trumper.
But,
yeah.
Snowfall is getting ready to come back out too, February. The Boys
Yeah.
and Snowfall are my favorite
So I'm
series.
gonna watch the Snowfall.
And
I never
Insecure.
watched Snowfall.
Snowfall's really.
I
good
like
too.
Insecure a lot too, and that's what I want to bring up too.
Insecure.
While we're on, these are all great segues. Insecure is one of my favorites. They've begun shooting season 5, and they said that was their final episode.
Damn.
So it's kind of
Insecure?
a,
Oh yeah, I saw her say that.
it's kind of a big deal. 5 is a good. I hate when things end shortly,
but it's like
But if it's right,
it's like
yeah.
better into earlier than too late because then you get the Game of Thrones thing.
Have you ever
Exactly.
seen anything like just dragged on? You're like,
Game of Thrones. Well,
well,
no,
see the thing
dragged
with
on.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is like we just want to finish.
exactly. They
No,
rushed it.
but yeah.
They're
And
doing
what
Star
sucked is
Wars.
they didn't have something to follow because the new book wasn't out yet. So they were kind of creating something that hasn't even been released on books. Where before they were following books and they had kind
But
of a
still, they
guideline.
had access. It's not like he died.
No, true.
They had access to.
But
the
they also
nigga.
didn't want to go full 10 seasons or 11 seasons like the
No,
owner.
he said
And they didn't want to. They couldn't pay.
He said
They were
he
getting $1
didn't-
million
he-
an episode.
he said I'm not gonna write the books anymore.
He's writing them, no.
No, he's not.
Nah,
He might- maybe now, but I don't think so.
Well, he's writing them now. He might have stopped, but he's he just finished a couple books.
Are you sure?
I'm sure he has
Yeah.
them on stock. There's no
Because
way.
I've been.
Nah, he said it.
I watched interviews for a minute, and we can watch after the pod, and we can come back next pod and correct. But I watched because he's weird. Like he's a weird nigga.